la, 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 la. I'm just practicing my dancing for Richie. If Kira can do it in pleather, I can do it in Ugg boots. Episode 4 of Richie's journey to find love on the Australian Bachelor, and we kick off straight away with the James Bond date. The date that was promoted a lot during the long lead promos to the season, with Richie driving around in his speedboat in a suit. Or as our datey Faith thought it was, a yacht. Oh, bless Faith. Faith revealed herself to be not the sharpest pencil in the box when the date card arrived and had so many James Bond clues all through it, and yet she still remained completely clueless as to what the date was, and I actually don't even think she ever quite cottoned onto it. She was confused about what he was wearing, which was the suit, why he was driving a boat, which she thought was a yacht. Oh, Faith, bless your child. What we learned very quickly was that Faith has got a bit of white line fever, and not the celebrity white line fever. She's got the sports white line fever. She was like attacking the ball. She was throwing Richie in the pool, and Richie loved it. He loves the girls who loves to play. He doesn't want anybody too fancy or too glamorous. He wants you to throw him into the pool and wrestle him for the basketball. The date ended up in pash number 3. Richie is down for his 3rd proper serious pash. I'm not counting little pecks on the cheek. We've pashed Nikki, we've pashed Megan, and now we've pashed Faith. He is developing a pattern. Richie, he loves the blondes. He's a blondie. The group date was the ballroom extravaganza date. They went to a fancy castle where they all learnt from Stefano to ballroom dance. As we learnt, there wasn't really a dancer in the group. Everyone had very moderate success. There was unfortunately no proper step-up dance battle-off. I found that disappointing. But the girls had to each parade their waltzes around in front of Richie, with Richie in front of the rest of the girls while they all looked on and gave us voiceovers of judgment. Everyone was average to medium average, but apparently the producers, Richie felt that Kira, whatever, did the best job. Look, I'm all for applauding artistic dance merit. I don't think she did the best job, but I think as a girl who's wearing pleather pants, hats off to you, girl. They then put her in the ballroom dress. Now, as Twitter has noted, this dress looked a lot like a dress we've seen before. And before that. And before that. Evidence. This has been picked up by a few people on Twitter. Yeah. As you can see, Channel 10 Wardrobe Department, we see this. We see what you're doing. We can see. Social media has not been kind for the ability to reuse the wardrobe department. And I feel like this was the Work Experiences Wardrobe Challenge. Because the bottom of the dress is just like, we had a crap load of tulle in the wardrobe and we didn't know what to do with it. So they just put it together. Don't do it again. Throw that dress away. Burn it in sacrifice for next year's Bachelor. Please. Then Kira and Richie because she was judged the best dancer, went to go on an extra part of the date. We didn't actually see any of that date. We saw them do the dance again, which is like, why? Because it wasn't that great the first time. But then after that, she came home and it was more about the confrontation. And we actually didn't even see Richie give her the rose. So it was this weird kind of like, I mean, obviously, clearly, maybe Richie's acting skills aren't that great and we can't hide the fact that he and Kira have nothing in common. So Kira Bingle came home and Eliza was obviously prompted to raise the point of everyone deciding that during the group date when Kira won the one-on-one time later, she said, oh, I guess that means I won't get a one-on-one next week. A great offence was taken. Very much this season we're seeing everybody take offence to anyone not falling on their feet and weeping tears of baby joy about whatever the rules were. So the offence was taken by the rest of the girls because Kira wasn't appreciating it enough. So Eliza, the group spokesperson, no she's not, so someone put her up to that. Bravely, after Kira said what a fantastic connection that they had and that Richie would never look at a woman the same way again, said, hey, next time be a bit more grateful. She was a lot more polite, a lot more demure. Kira, no deal. Did not like that, it was just bounce out of my town. And then huffed off. It's really hard to huff off in tulle, and that much tulle. So she did her best. Then we had the cocktail party, and the cocktail party raised its classic all-time vintage edition of White Rose Rules. How are we supposed to use the White Rose Rules? Tell us, everybody else who doesn't have the White Rose. We all listen to everybody else judge how Alex should use her White Rose. She was supposed to use it, but she wasn't supposed to use it enough. She was supposed to use it in an offensive way, but not too offensive way. Alex found the whole thing too overwhelming and kind of 24-year-old crumbled under the pressure of it all. She didn't use the White Rose, and this caused her at the rose ceremony to feel like the connection may have been lost between her and Richie. It's fine. She was one of the finalists to be picked. A single glistening tear came down her cheek as she realised that, oh, she was safe and all was well in the kingdom. We lost Yoga, Marja, and Sophie, who, again, I barely knew their names. I'm sure you're lovely, but we lost you in this round. So that was the end of Richie's journey this week. Who can rose number 2 go to? Oh no! I broke it. My 3 best on grounds for roses are: rose number 1 goes to Kira for her ability to dance in pleather pants. Or shorts, even. She also gets it because she has the most insane ability to read the lines of dialogue with the most unmoving, unemotional face. This is my Kira impression. It's so exciting. I can't wait to go on a date with Richie. Rose number 2 goes to Alex. The White Rose is too much pressure. Maybe have this pink one instead. She is crumbling under the pressure of the White Rose. Girl, get it together. Wield that thing, man. You take him up to that secret batchy cave and you get up in his business. This is for you. Get some balls, girl. My 3rd and final rose goes to the first date, Faith. Faith, look, God love you. You're an aggressive water basketball girl, and you say what's literally on your mind. Literally, like you don't even think about it. And then you say it, as opposed to thinking, this sounds really dumb, like, is this a yacht? That is my Bachelor recap. I will see you next week for all new episodes of Richie's Journey.